Questo ti vedi perfetto. ¿Hasta qué lado? ¿Hasta qué lado? Sí, por aquel lado. Allá, mira, allá, vamos a pararnos. Mire, vaya, los ballenas, tío. Acá, Tiago. Mira, ahí está la ballena.
Hey, you guys want to go to the wet zone?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orca Encounter. For those of you sitting in the first 10 rows, you are sitting in the wet zone. Please be aware that the splashing saltwater can damage camera and video equipment. Thank you.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Hello everyone, and welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is James, and it is my honor to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. We hope that this Orca encounter helps you gain a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Their blowhole at the top of their head is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even their eyes work to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are within that one eye patch, but that's just a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in the darker area, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin at the top of the whale, that's known as a dorsal fin. The dorsal fin helps stabilize the whale as it swims and helps regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the whale's body are known as pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Each pectoral flipper has 5 bony digits in them, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the whale's tail are known as tail flukes. The tail flukes are the engine of the killer whale, propelling them up to speeds of 30 miles an hour, which can be as fast as some of our speedboats. But an orca swims the fastest and uses the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalizations from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well.
Mira, tiene la letra doblada.
This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral slaps are used to display dominance and help get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are also another form of communication in the wild and here at SeaWorld. So it's no wonder why they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Orcas in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Ulysses demonstrates something similar right here on our slide out. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that will wash over floating blocks of ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as Aikaika demonstrates a wave-making technique here on the front of the boat, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Saw all these waves crashing here in front of you. However, you truly can imagine the amount of water displaced until you've experienced it firsthand. Luckily, we have a brave volunteer here that have volunteered to build the power of the wave created by our killer whales. Everyone put your hands together for Ian. Alrighty, Ian, so this is what's going to happen. You are going to be our seal, and you're going to take a seat on this iceberg here. Ian, I highly recommend you hold on very tightly to that handle right there, buddy. Hold on tight, because in a moment, it's about to get a whole lot chillier for you. And for my friends in the first front row here. Alright, everyone, give them a big round of applause here. Beautiful job, Ian. Welcome to SeaWorld, my friend. Now, orcas can be found throughout the world's oceans, so it's no wonder why they have all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than these orcas here in front of you. So, how does an orca that size take down a whale that size? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players. Take a look.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
As you can see, play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach young how to hunt and develop their skills as they grow. Now, killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and, of course, here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. Love to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. You can see Kalia demonstrate something similar here on our slide out, like the whales would in British Columbia. Now you'll see whales imitate each other in the wild, and we see it here at SeaWorld all the time, where they're constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Does have a purpose. Normally, a tail would be used to stun fish when hunting. However, today, I got a feeling they're going to be stunning all of you. We interact with our whales all day, every day. We share trusted relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. At times, the whales will even take an active role in their own healthcare and well-being. For example, they'll present us with their tail flukes, which is helpful in obtaining a voluntary blood sample. Sign up on a scale so we can monitor their weight, just like Orchid here on our video. They'll even let us collect a breath sample from their blowholes thanks to the trusted relationships we've developed day by day here at SeaWorld. However, at this time, I'd like to introduce you to a very special whale. He is one of our largest whales here at SeaWorld San Diego at around 10,000 pounds. Everyone put your hands together for Ulysses. Ulysses is one of our 4 males here at SeaWorld San Diego. He has a very strong personality and is considered one of our leaders out of our boys here at SeaWorld. He is an ambassador for his wild counterparts and inspired millions around the world, and hopefully all of you today. We challenge whales to try new things, to engage and to stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and force play keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcas orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Join us today at Orca Encounter. We hope to gain a greater appreciation for these animals. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everyone.
Hey.